Here's an interview with Priscilla and Mrs. Pena Part about the importance of English-speaking students to learn Spanish and Spanish-speaking students to learn English.
¿Por qué es importante para ti que hables el español?
Why is it important to know Spanish for a better future and second language?
¿Por qué es importante para ti hablar en inglés?
Es importante hablar inglés ya que el inglés es un idioma universal y es importante para comunicarnos con las personas y poder tener una vida aquí en Estados Unidos y en otros países del idioma inglés.
Ok, gracias.
Next up is Alexis with an interview with Victoria about Festival Romantico that she is also participating in.
Hi, we're performing plays and poems for El Festival Romántico. We're performing the plays La Mochila, Las Galletas, and El Lápiz Verde. What we're doing is we're going to Portales to compete, and we are competing in plays and poems, and we're going to try and get as many awards as possible.
Here are the students that are participating in the Festival Romántico. This is their practice skit.
Hola, ¿qué huele tan rico? Galletas.
Sí, hay 12. Pues tú eres mi amiga. Vamos a compartirlas. Si es para ti y si es para mí.
Hola, Chale. Hola, qué huele tan rico. Galletas.
Sí, hay 12. Pues tú eres mi amigo. Vamos a compartirlas. 4 para Victoria, 4 para ti, 4 para mí.
Hola amigos, que huele tan rico. Galletas.
Sí, hay 12. Vamos a compartirlas. 3 para Victoria, 3 para Carlos, 3 para ti, 3 para mí.
Hola. Que huele tan rico. Galletas.
Sí, hay 12. Pues ustedes son mis amigos. 2 galletas para cada persona.
Hola, ¿qué huele tan rico? ¿Qué pasa?
Hay 12 galletas, 12 solamente. Pues tú eres mi amiga. Vamos a compartirlas.
Pero ahora hay 7 personas.
¿Cómo vamos a compartirlas?
¿Qué vamos a hacer?
No sé.
Ahorita tengo una idea. ¿Tienes más azúcar?
Sí,
¿Tienes más arena?
sí,
¿Tienes más chocolate?
sí.
Perfecto. Vamos a preparar más galletas.
And here is Juan interviewing students on Flappy Bird.
My best score on Flappy Bird. 149.
Wow, that's amazing.
I know, right?
How long did you play it?
Took me about 5 or 10 minutes.
That's surprising.
16.
Hi, I'm Juan, and most people do not know a lot about each other. We're about to change that. Go ahead and watch our interview with Mr. Keller.
Josh Adams.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good. What is your name, sir?
Mr. Keller, I'm the English teacher in the Freshman Academy.
What are you guys doing in your English classes right now?
Well, right now we just finished our book report projects that we did for most of the first 9 weeks, and we've been reading, or the third 9 weeks, excuse me, we've been reading Romeo and Juliet as well.
So, you have?
Mm-hmm.
You know how that story ends?
Yes, I do.
Knowing how it ends, how does that affect the rest of the story?
Well, when you've read it many times like I have, you there's not any surprises, but really the surprises for me is how the students can relate to it, and kind of the every year we struggle with Elizabethan language that goes on in it, but once we get past that, I think the kids really enjoy it, and they kind of wait to see, they know how it ends from the prologue, right at the start, but it's always interesting to see how the kids kind of get into it and are wondering, just how they get to that ending. So.
Well, it is a great story. I like the way you said most people can relate to it, because for firsthand, I can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both teenagers. You know Romeo was 17?
Huh?
I didn't know that until I researched a couple days ago. Well, I enjoyed having this talk, sir.
All right, thank you for interviewing me, and you guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Welcome to this year's top 4 plays of the All-Star Game for the NBA.
For number 4, we got Stephen Curry with behind the back to a nice layup.
That was dirty. East players didn't even see it coming. By the way, I have to admit, he's one of my favorite players ever.
And then for number 3, we got Anthony Davis and James Harden with a nice alley-oop.
Another good play.
I know.
Really good. Long pass, about to go out of bounds. Number 2, I have to admit this one was really good. The out of bounds play, slam dunk by Kevin Durant. Just passed it right toward him and slams it for 2. Play number 1. Oh, it's a tipped pass for the alley-oop. LeBron James takes it all the way back and slams into the basket for another 2.
Nice dunk.
That was a really good dunk. And that's all we have for this year's NBA All-Star Game, and I hope you enjoyed it.